Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing amazing. If you're new to my channel, I would love for you to stick around by subscribing, sharing this video, and also hitting that notification button so whenever I put up new videos, you're the first to be notified. So let's get into today's video. So for those of you may have noticed or may not have noticed, your girl is looking all kind of snatched now. Anyway, so I embarked on a weight loss journey in December last year. So ending December last year, I started my weight loss journey, and so far I am really enjoying it. I'm really loving every part of it. I'm loving educating myself daily. I'm loving all the new things I'm trying, and I'm just loving it. I'm just taking it slow. I'm not rushing, and I'm doing it on my own. I have no partner that I do it with, no PT, just me, and just educating myself, and just, like I said, it's a journey, so there's no need to rush it. So I had quite a few family and friends and just other people just message me saying, oh Yubi, you look amazing, what are you doing, what are the tips? I had loads of questions, so I thought let me just put up a video answering all the questions you all have, and it just makes it easier, and just sharing, you know, what I'm doing to help me possibly can help someone else out there. So I asked you guys to ask me whatever questions you wanted to ask, and I got some questions, so I'm going to answer those questions right away. The first question says, how do I stay motivated? Staying motivated is, it's not easy, I'm not going to lie, it's quite difficult, it can be challenging, but before you embark on your weight loss journey, I always advise that be really ready, be mentally ready, you know, psychologically ready, be ready in every way possible, because it's not something you want to rush in and rush out. Because in the past I've yo-yoed, like I've started trying to lose weight and then I relapsed because I've now realized what I was doing wrong. So I will share that, you know, as the video goes on. So stay motivated, just be ready from the start, you know, once you're ready in the beginning, and you know, and also know what it is you want to achieve from your journey, what it is you want to achieve. So once you know that, okay, this is what I'm trying to do, it's a journey, not that I just want to lose weight for the summer and then, you know, not be bothered. Because a lot of people seem to do that. They just say, oh, okay, I want to lose weight, but then they forget once you've lost the weight, you need to maintain that weight. So you need to know what it is you want from this journey of yours, and then from there you can kind of know, okay, this is what I need to do. So be motivated. It's all about self-discipline, disciplining yourself, knowing when to stop, knowing when to carry on, knowing when to say, do you know what, I don't want to go to the gym today, but I have to go to the gym. Just make it a habit. And apparently I've heard it takes about, what, 28 days to get into a habit. So once you get into it for your first month, I guarantee you'll carry on wanting to do it. It's just the first month is so difficult, but once you can push through that first month, I'm telling you, you will be able to do it. So just be, you know, you don't need nothing special, just have that determination in your head that, you know what, this is what I want to do, and I want to keep trying, and just don't give up, just keep trying, even when you don't want to. Just know that something is happening, even if you cannot see the results straight away, it's happening, and just give yourself that time to see, you know, the results that you want to see. So that leads us to my next question, which asks, how long till I start to see results? To see results all depends on a whole number of things. First, it depends on your body type, it depends on the sort of training you're doing when you go to the gym, it also depends on what you eat, which is very important. You can go to the gym for a whole year, not push yourself, come home and not eat clean. You're definitely not gonna see any results. However, you can go to the gym for 3 months, really push yourself, like push your limits, come home, eat really clean, be consistent. I guarantee you, you will see results, because that's exactly what I did. For I started seeing results personally in about 3 months into my journey. I started to see results, and that was because I was so dedicated. I was pushing myself to the maximum capacity. You know, I was eating really well, I was being consistent, I was determined. Like, nobody can tell me nothing. People are like, ah, this gymming thing is too much, like, take it easy. I said, look, I know what it is I want to achieve, so you can tell me take it easy, but I'm just going to keep doing what I've got to do. Because the moment you start listening to people, it will just weigh you down, or you would just give up, or you just won't carry on. So just do what is best for you, do what makes you happy, do what you can possibly do to the, you know, your full capacity, the maximum you can go. Just carry on with that. So personally, I say by 3 months you will definitely see results. If you're consistent, if you're eating right, you're pushing yourself, I can guarantee you 100% you will see that results that you want to see. I have a question that says, what do you eat on a daily basis to keep the weight off? So a daily basis, I'll give an example of my day. So I would go to the gym after I've dropped off my kids in school. I'll do my workout for about 1.5 hours, maximum 2 hours, you know. Then I will come home, then I'll have porridge. And my porridge, I weigh my porridge. I don't have the porridge with the sachet that like gives you the grams, so I just have the big top pack. So I weigh my porridge. I have about 100 grams of that, so I'll mix it up and I make that porridge, which is oats. So I have that, and I'll put I don't put no sugar, and I'll put a bit of honey, and sometimes I put bananas or whatever fruits you want to put. That usually will fill me up till lunchtime. I'm not too hungry anyway, so lunchtime sometimes I'll just have, let's say, a big bowl of salad with avocado and whatever, and then I'll just have, let's say, to have some protein, I'll have like either chicken, I'll have either fish, or other days for lunch I would have just a big bowl of fruits. And with my fruits I have things like juicy fruits, so melons and grapes are my go-to fruits, so those tend to fill me up as well. And then at dinner time I'll have my bottle of smoothie, and I would have let's say sweet potatoes. I bake it in the oven, and I'll have it with either mackerel, I'll have it with salmon or whatever, and then I'll have just some salad with it, or if not salad I'll have like some mixed veg with that, and then that's my average kind of meal. So I do make sure I eat 3 times a day, so I'm not starving myself. And the other one was my question. He just said, oh, you look fantastic, by the way. Thank you. So someone asks, how can I stay motivated without going to the gym? So it's all about your mindset. There are times when I've missed going to the gym, not on purpose, but my alarm did not wake me up, and I was like, ugh. So I'm like, do you know what? I'm still going to work out at home. So what I did was I just put a workout. I just found something on YouTube and then just, you know, did a workout for an hour. So it's not easy when you're not in the gym, because at home it's your comfort zone. You're like, oh, I'm not bothered. But you just have to just know, like I said in the beginning, know what it is you want to achieve, know that goal you want to reach, and just push and just be like, look, I don't want to you know, backslide, I don't want to disappoint myself, let me just carry on. So just push yourself, even if it means just doing something. I live in a house, so I have stairs, so sometimes I will do like jump squats on my stairs. You just be hearing it banging. I don't care, you know. You can find something to do. You don't necessarily have to be in the gym, in as much as you are still doing some workout, some sort of exercise at home, and you're pushing. The most important thing is push yourself, like push yourself to your maximum capacity, your limit. So if you can just, I don't know, get a bag of rice and just, you know, find what you feel like you can, you know, that is a bit strong, heavy enough for you, you know, use your bag of rice. If it's your stairs, do some jump squats up the stairs or run up and down the stairs. You know, tire yourself out, just push yourself. Regardless of what exercise you do, the important thing is pushing yourself to your maximum capacity. That's what's important in every exercise you do. You know, like, yeah, I've got a good workout. So if you can't go to the gym and you're at home, just find, you know, a few exercises that you would love to do, that you enjoy, and just do it, and just give yourself that routine. Just, you know, like with kids, we give our children routine. Give yourself a routine and just follow it, and I can guarantee you, you will get to that result you want to get to. So I've got another question that says, how do I lose my tummy? That mummy tum that every mother dreads. How can I lose this mummy tum? Look, my tummy is not 100% flat, but it's a lot flatter when now in comparison to when I started my journey. Losing your mummy tum, it's not easy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, you will lose weight everywhere, but that belly is just so stubborn. It just would not go anywhere. But not to worry, you can lose it. You just have to. I find personally what works for me to lose my mummy tum is my diet. The exercising does help, but my diet helps a lot, because I've been gauging, and like I said, I've been educating myself and using myself as an experiment. So I'll be like, okay, let me do exercise. Yes, I am exercising, but I realize that when I've cut certain foods off, when I've limited my portions, when I've done this, when I've done that, my belly have shrunk. So losing your mummy tum or your stomach, yes, do your crunches, and just don't do crunches. Try and do crunches like at the gym. There's the crunches I do with the weights, so with the resistance it helps burn the fat quicker. So try and, you know, whenever you do any crunches, try and add some sort of weight to it with your belly, your tummy exercises. Try and add some sort of resistance. Any sort of resistance helps. So that would help you lose weight. And then also your stomach, like carbs, not so great. You know, cut down on your carbs, sugar intake, cut down a lot on that. And I can guarantee you, you would see that stomach just dropping. I'm still, you know, checking out things that would get my belly really, really flat. So when I do get, you know, when I do find that remedy, I will be definitely sharing that with you guys. But in the meantime, just carry on with your resistance training when you're doing stomach exercising, and watching your meals and watching your oil level, your sugar intake and all that kind of things. And I'm telling you, that stomach will go. So someone asked about meal prep. What do I do to meal prep? I think that's what it meant, meal prep. You just said food meal prep, so I presume how do I meal prep or what do I do? So during the week, I'm not consistent in which particular day I meal prep. I meal prep on different days because certain food sometimes just over, you know, lapse, because sometimes I've eaten a takeaway because I'm out, so I've not eaten a meal or whatever. So meal prep, I find a day, usually on a Sunday or a Monday, I will meal prep. So I will meal prep a couple of dishes. So let's say I'll cook my pasta, I'll cook my sauces, I'll cook my chickens, put it on the fridge, and then I just eat it. And then certain things like my sweet potatoes, I'll peel the skin off and then I'll just wrap them and put it in the fridge, so when I want to just cut up and put it in the oven. It makes life so much easier. Meal prepping, guys, I cannot tell you how important it is to meal prep. If you don't meal prep, you are literally setting yourself up to fail, because when you don't have the meal out there, you're hungry, just pick the nearest thing and eat, or you go, oh, let me just nibble on this whilst I'm cooking my food, and that is all just, you know, it's all, you're sabotaging yourself without realizing. So meal prepping is so important, it's so crucial to your journey, because when the food is there, you know, okay, when I'm hungry, just quickly pick it up and just warm it in. You're going to eat the food because it's there. So meal prepping is so, so crucial to your journey. And yeah, I can't stress that enough. So do meal prep if you can. Try and find a day that is not so busy for you and just meal prep. You can even meal prep for 2-3 weeks if you want. If you want to freeze some, I'm not really keen on frozen food, so hence I don't meal prep that far in advance. I meal prep for maybe about 4 days, and then, you know, I do another meal prep. But honestly, meal prepping is so, so amazing. Someone asked me that basically what they said is eating healthy can be expensive, so how can they cut the costs? So yes, eating healthy can be expensive. I really don't understand why, because everything, you know, health wise should not cost so much, but yes, it does cost a lot. What I found is I go to the market. I have a market. I'm so lucky to have a market outside my, well, not outside my house, but very close to my home. And I know when they get fresh fruits and vegetables. So I go on a Saturday morning, so I get the first pick. So you can go to your local markets and they're so much cheaper. So you can get like a whole big bowl of fruits for like £1 or £2 in comparison, go to the supermarket. So do try your markets, and I'm guaranteeing you the foods are, you get really, really good fruits and vegetables for cheaper prices. And also sometimes your local supermarket, I've discovered that certain supermarkets at about 6 o'clock they reduce their pricing. I randomly went to a supermarket, not because I went looking, but I just went for something else, and I just saw that they reduced loads of fruits, loads of berries, loads of veg and all that kind of stuff, like 10p, and I just picked loads and then I froze them, and then those are the sort of things I'll use for my smoothies. So, you know, you can try your local supermarkets at about 6 o'clock. They reduce some of their bread, some of their, but I know about the fruits and veg because that's what I'm quite interested in. So you can check those places for reduced things. How many days do I need to work out to see results? How many days do you need to work out? All depends on you, but I would like to say a minimum of 3 times a week. Yeah, I think 3 times a week is reasonable. If you can do more, by all means do it. Don't limit yourself. I started off doing just 3 days a week, and I thought, okay, I had more time, or well, not more time, but I just thought, you know what, I want to push myself more. So then I increased it slowly. I didn't just boom start going every day of the week. I don't go every day. I go maximum of 6 times, but then if I don't do the 6 times, I do 5 times. So minimum I do 5 days a week in the gym. But to start, you can start with 3 days in a week. And then if you feel like you've got more time, you can push yourself, then do push yourself. And then definitely, like I said, push yourself and you'll get that result you want. What are the sort of exercise I should be doing when I go to the gym? What are the sort of exercise you should be doing? All depends again on what you're trying to achieve, because you might want to gain big muscles, you might want to just be toned, you just want to lose the weight. It all depends, but I will just reference myself. When I first started, I just wanted to shed weight, so I was all about cardio. So I'll be on the treadmill, I would go on the Stairmaster, I would go on the cross trainer. So those three were my three go, yeah, those three were my three go-to exercises I was doing. So like for the treadmill, initially I'm not into running because I struggled to control my breathing while I was running, so I would just walk on incline. So I'll take it to the highest, which is 15, and then I'll put the speed to I think I started about 5.5 or something. So I would walk and I would do about, I started about 30 minutes, and then as I started getting better at it, I will still do that, and I'll take it up to 6.4, and then I'll walk, and then recently I've started running, so I would run straight up for about 5 minutes, and on quite, you know, on about 7.5 I would run low, not on incline. I'll run, and then I'll take it to the incline on 15, and then I would just take it to 6.5, sometimes 7, and then I would just walk. And when I do walk, I walk like 60 minutes on a treadmill. This is when I started, guys, so I would do like an hour straight up. I'll be drenched in sweat, but yeah, we'll just keep walking. So I'll do an hour on a treadmill, I'll go on the Stairmaster. When I started the Stairmaster, I was so crap at it. I was literally hanging for dear life. So I would do that for like 5 minutes. 5 minutes was even me pushing it, so I tried for 5 minutes, and then I'll go on a cross trainer and I'll do 20 minutes of that. So that's what I did. But now I don't really do so much cardio. I do cardio, but not too much. So I'll go on the Stairmaster now, I'll do that for 20 minutes. So that's like over 1,000 steps or whatever. And then I'll do the treadmill for about half an hour. Cross trainer I've not been on so much because I'm kind of finding that a little bit boring. Yes, when I started also I used to cycle. So yeah, so that's what I used to do. I used to do just cycling as well, and I do the rowing. So yeah, that's how I started. So as I've grown in this journey and I'm a lot better at things, I understand how certain machines work, I'm now trying to you know, increase my intensity in some of the machines I use. And one more thing I'm going to actually put to you guys as well is, don't worry about using so many equipments. That is not important. What's important is knowing how to use the equipment effectively, knowing how to use the equipment the right way, correctly, because using it wrongly, first of all, you're not going to be able to achieve what you're trying to achieve because you're not working on the muscles or working on the parts you want to work on properly, and then also you're going to injure yourself. So first of all, master the machines that you want to use or the equipment you want to use, master them well so you can gain, you know, you can achieve what it is you want to achieve. And then once you've mastered them, then you know you can, you know, bump it up. So don't also worry too much about, you know, doing it for too long. Just like I said, master it and do it, and then you can then gradually grow. Because everything I've started, I never threw myself into it, because I know myself, if I throw myself into something I won't like it and I'll just quit. So I do it gradually. So with gradual steps, you will definitely see that result you want to see. So I'm so thankful you guys tuned in. Thank you so much, and I will be putting more videos on, more health videos, more weight loss videos. I'll be doing my meal prep. I'll be doing shop with me, so I'll take you along when I go shopping for my meals. You can see what kind of things I shop for. And if you have any sort of videos you'd like to see, or if you have any questions you want to ask about weight loss, or you know, anything you want to ask weight loss related, just write it down below and I'll be so happy to answer any questions. So thank you and goodbye.